Let me ask you something. What if you could be the architect of your perfect day? Not just once in a while, but every single day. That's exactly what we're going to dive into today. The incredible power you have to proactively design your life instead of just, letting it happen to you.
So let's get real for a second. Does your day control you, or do you control your day? It sounds like a simple question, right? But think about it. How many times do you start the morning with a solid plan, only to have it completely derailed by noon? You're just reacting to emails, to notifications, to everyone else's demands. It feels like you're being pulled in a million different directions, and honestly, it's exhausting. That's the exact feeling we're going to tackle head on. But here's the thing. We can totally flip that script. It's time to become the architect of your life, one day at a time. The whole goal here is to shift from that reactive mode into a proactive one. I want you to picture it. You're the architect. You've got the blueprint, you're choosing the materials, and you are building a day that is intentional, a day that actually serves you. And listen, this is not about creating some super rigid, stressful schedule. Not at all. It's about mindful, purposeful design. Okay, so here's our game plan for today. We're going to walk through the perfect blueprint piece by piece. First up, crafting your ideal morning. Then we'll get into those purposeful, productive hours. We'll hit the midday recharge, the evening wind down, and finally, we'll talk about how to make this your new reality. All right, let's dive into part one, crafting your ideal morning. You've probably heard the saying, how you start the day is how you live the day. Well, it is so, so true. A chaotic morning pretty much guarantees a chaotic day, but an intentional one, that sets the stage for focus, calm, and real purpose. So how do we actually pull this off? Well, it breaks down into three simple, powerful steps. Step one is what I call sunrise serenity. This is that golden time before the emails, before the notifications, where you just center yourself. Maybe that's meditation, maybe it's journaling. Then step two, fuel the dream. Yeah, this is about making a healthy breakfast, but it's also about taking a moment to think about your bigger goals while you do it. And finally, step three, set intentions. This is where you proactively decide what are the one or two things that will make today a win. You're setting the terms for your day before it even really starts. Okay, so we've got that solid morning foundation in place. Now we're ready to move into the heart of the day, our purposeful, productive pursuits. And the big idea here is to finally escape that trap of just being busy and instead focus on work that truly matters. And this is where we hit a really important crossroads every single day. On one side, you've got deep work. This stuff is proactive, it's meaningful, it feels fulfilling, and it is directly connected to where you want to go in the future. But on the other side, you've got busy work. This is the reactive stuff, the shallow tasks, the things that just drain your energy and only serve other people's short-term needs. Designing your ideal day is all about making a conscious choice to live on the deep work side of the street as much as humanly possible. So, what are the pillars of this purposeful work? What does it actually look like in practice? Well, there are three key parts. The first is deep work immersion. This means turning off the distractions and really sinking into a single important project. The second pillar is learning and growth, actively setting aside time to learn a new skill or dive into a new subject. And the third is collaborative connection. And notice the key word there, meaningful. We're not talking about endless, pointless meetings. We're talking about one brief, powerful interaction with a mentor or a colleague who really inspires you. All right, we've been in that deep work zone, and now it's time for something that honestly is a total game changer, but so many of us skip it, the midday recharge. And let me be clear, this is not about being lazy or slacking off. It's a strategic move. It's the secret weapon to keeping your energy and focus high all day long. So this little ritual has three parts. First up, nourish. It's so simple, but so powerful. Instead of scarfing down a sandwich while answering emails, you actually step away from your desk. You mindfully enjoy a healthy meal. You give your brain a real, genuine break. Part two is just as easy. Move. We're not talking about hitting the gym for an hour. No way. Just a short walk, preferably outside, is all it takes to get your blood flowing and totally reset your mind. And the last piece of the recharge puzzle is to create. Spend just a few minutes on a personal hobby. Maybe it's sketching, maybe it's playing an instrument, whatever. It fires up a completely different part of your brain, and you'll be amazed at how it sharpens your focus for the afternoon. Okay, so our productive day is wrapping up, but how we end the day is just as critical as how we start it.
Now we move into the evening wind down and connection. This is all about ending with intention, connecting with what's really important, and setting the stage for a great night's sleep.
So what does this art of unwinding look like? Step 1, connect with your loved ones. And I mean really connect. Put the phone away, be present. Step 2, refine your skills. Dive into a personal passion or a side project. Remember, this isn't work, this is play. It's for you. And the final, beautiful step, practice gratitude. Taking a few moments to reflect on the day's successes, big or small, and what you're thankful for, that literally rewires your brain for happiness.
So there you have it. We've walked through this entire beautifully designed day from start to finish. But here's the most important part. This is not about having one perfect day. It's about using this as a framework to design your future self, to build an ideal life. This is where you grab the blueprint and start making it your own.
Okay, so let's get practical. Here's your action plan. Step 1, visualize. And I'm serious about this. Close your eyes and vividly imagine your own perfect day. What are you doing? How do you feel? Get specific. Step 2, identify the small changes. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Just list a few small, actionable things you can start doing right away. And step 3, create a vision board. Make it real. Build a tangible physical reminder of your aspirations to keep you inspired every single day. Because this is all about action, right? It's about making this real. So, let me ask you, what is one small change you can make tomorrow to get just a little bit closer to your ideal day? Just one thing. Maybe it's waiting 15 minutes before you check your phone in the morning. Maybe it's actually taking that 10-minute walk at lunch. The key, and this is so important, is to just start small. And that really brings us to the big final question. Because if you think about it, this is about so much more than just a single day. It's about intention. If you design your ideal day, and then you do it again the next day, and the next, stacking them one on top of the other, like bricks, what would you build with your life? What kind of masterpiece would you, the architect, ultimately create? I'll leave you with that.